Welcome to the Jets Afterburners podcast. New York Jets fan 16 here. Liam to my left. And again, here we welcome to the show one of the pioneers of Let's Talk Jets Radio and the OG of Jet content creators, also an amazing advocate to mental health awareness, in which he is driven by an unrivaled passion to raise funds for this cause yearly, and he absolutely crushes it. The man himself, Tyson Rauch. What's going on, baby?
You make me feel all old, man. He's like the old OG, the pioneer.
Yeah.
I'm not like 85 years old, man.
Now, I want to dig into your brain right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired you being so infused with the passion that you have on running and also kickboxing, all the things that you do to be in shape? There's got to be a switch during the season and off the season. What's that about?
I mean, just feeling good about yourself, man. Having a healthy mind, healthy body, escaping the world for a little while. Like when you go, like for me, running is a great escape, man. You just put your music on and you just escape the world and look at the ocean, the boardwalk, the parks, wherever you're going. It just kind of reset your mind a little bit, refocus your mind, regroup, and then just kickboxing and MMA has been awesome, dude. That's just like a great toxin release, and you're learning things, self-discipline, and everything like that. But the most important part is just being healthy, man. Just staying healthy. And when you feel good about yourself, your perspective on things, you feel so much better. Like when you're feeling, if you're feeling kind of like bloated and fat and whatever and sloppy, whatever, like you just don't feel good about yourself. When you're working out, you get that pump, you're sweating a little bit, your pride kind of, you just feel better. You get better energy. So I think it's just really important, man.
Tyson, have you always been like this?
Not as much as I am now. I had to go through some things first to kind of hit rock bottom mentally, where I was just shot, dude. I didn't know what to do. I was just lost in the world. I'm like, all right, well, how do you get yourself out of this mess? So I'm like, all right, especially during COVID too, especially we're locked down, dude. There's literally can't go to gym, can't do this, can't do that. I'm like, I gotta do something. Cause I was living by myself. You're sitting by yourself all day long. You're going to go freaking crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I got to get out. I got to do something. I took up running, and it became such a safe, just a saving grace for me, man, where I can just feel good and get out and about and feel just ease your mind a little bit, ease just that pressure, that chaos in your head. So that helped me a ton, man.
Dude, what about the kickboxing part?
That was the same thing. It was, I played soccer for a long time, like semi-pro soccer and things like that. I got hurt and I was like, man, you know what? I can't keep playing this. I want to be able to walk around. I want to do things. So I always liked boxing. There's a boxing gym that I pass by all the time. Like, let me go walk in and try that out and see what this is about, this boxing stuff. The boxing coach was phenomenal. So in the corner while we're boxing, I see this guy kicking pads. I'm like, what the hell is that? I never saw somebody kick pads before. I'm like, that looks pretty fun. It's a former soccer player, right? So then once I started kicking pads, I was sold. I'm like, I want to be a kickboxer. I want to fight. I want to do this. I want to because you get like so caught up in it because you never learn a lot. You can never learn enough. Like the sport is always changing. It evolves every day where you got to learn something new. You got to keep your technique. You got to stay in shape because if you're not in shape in kickboxing, you're going to get your ass beat. You got to be in shape. Cardio is really important. So yeah, it's an awesome. I highly recommend it if you go into the gym is boring for you. If you don't like to lift weights, try martial arts, try boxing, try kickboxing, try jujitsu. You will get hooked instantly. I promise you.
Isn't it wild? Like when you do make that change for your life, right? Yep. You start eating healthier. You start being really cognizant of what your next step is. And you start becoming just more positive on what's going on. Like with me waking up in the morning, it's filled with encouragement, like about faith, courage, being fearless, and goal-oriented. When I hit the gym down here, I put my headphones on and I don't listen to music. I listen to motivational speakers like Les Brown, Tim Robbins, all these guys that fill your mind getting ready for the day, right? It's all filled with negativity. It's not only just Jet fans and whatnot. It's just across the board. And then literature. Dude, I know you're huge into David Goggins. Was he your first, like, that catalyst that pushed you to that point of saying, you know what? Anything's attainable.
100%. That was the book that changed my life. Was It Can't Hurt Me? Like it's his first book. Yep, that book was because like a lot of times I like to read and like sometimes something just hits you where it's like the raw nature of it. And when you're going through difficult times, it's mindset. It's true. A lot of things in life is just a mindset. Either you want to believe in yourself or you're going to discount yourself. Are you going to sell yourself short? Or are you going to go above and beyond? It's really a mindset. And his book literally changed my life. It did. Because I was like, wow, I couldn't put it down. I read it in like 3 days. I was like, I couldn't get up. I would read till I fell asleep, wake up next day, keep going. And you start applying it. The things he says isn't nonsense. It's actually true. Like when you're pushing your body to a certain limit and you want to quit, there's actually a lot more to go. So, it's just, you got to find positive aspects. You got to find positive energy. You got to surround yourself with good people, positive people. And for me, one of my biggest things was I'm not on social media a lot anymore, dude. I'm just like, you know what? This is way too negative, way too toxic, and it's a waste of time because you find yourself getting frustrated or aggravated and going to places like, why am I doing this? It's not productive. It's not healthy. So you find better things to do it yourself. And I found that the more I did things that were more productive and just, productive is the right word, positive, the better you are, the better off you are. You know what I mean? You make better decisions. You find things. But Goggins' book, dude, was a game changer. 1,000% a game changer for me.
No, the one I read Goggins. This one is good too. This one is Atomic Habits. I don't know if you
another good one.
Wow, bro! It showcases just the little changes in life. It all accumulates to new patterns, and that's what's so hard about changing. Is shoot, I have to just revamp my mindset, but it doesn't have to be that way. It starts with small incremental points in order to change your life. And I remember reading an excerpt and it said, because you were talking about this circle of friends, it said, if you're the smartest person out of your friends, find new friends.
Bingo.
Right? It's so important because you want to elevate yourself.
You want to challenge yourself.
Yeah, you want to broaden your horizon. You want to get to learn, and you want to be able to share. I think self-reflecting is
it's funny you say that because we do that in our gym. Like the gym that I teach at is a very prominent gym. You have fighters of all ages, and some guys go to gyms and they want to be the best guy in the room. So they'll sit there and beat all these guys up, and that's what they do. And I'm like, okay, I'd rather be the guy that's always fighting somebody better than me. Because if you're fighting somebody that's lesser than you, are you really learning anything? You're not really learning anything. You're just like, yeah, I'm just really good. If you keep challenging yourself against better fighters and better guys, you may not do well that day, but you're getting better and you're going to get better. And soon or later, you may get to that state, but you keep challenging yourself and you keep rising to the occasion and you improve. So it's that constant challenging yourself, and you're willing to do that. Because once you get comfortable, like, I'm good, you're going to regress. You are. Once you become complacent and comfortable, you're not making progress. You're just not, because you start getting lazy, you start getting bad habits, stuff like that. So you got to keep motivating yourself.
What are some things specifically that you do to motivate yourself?
Man, I set a lot of goals for myself. I like to challenge myself and do crazy things. So, I'm just constantly, I like to learn new things, try new things. I don't put limits on it. Like you always say, I can't do this. Well, let's try it, see what happens, So I'm pretty goal driven. It keeps you motivated. If you say, well, like the one thing that the guy told me is like, until you sign up for something, if you keep talking about something, you don't sign up for it, you're not doing it. Right. Sign up for it. I'm going to do this and put a date on it. I want to do a 5K on March 1st. Guess what? Pay the $45. You're going to do it then because you just paid for it.
Exactly.
Right? But if you keep talking about, like, I have a lot of friends. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Sign up for it. No, I'm going to. You're not going to do it. Don't so the one night with a friend of mine, like he's like, I'm going to do the Rocky Run in Philly. Okay, let's sign up for it right now. We had like 6 months to train for it. I'm like, you want to do it, right? Right now. Credit card, let's go. Sign up for it. Sure as hell he did it, and he completed it. He did it. He's like, I can't believe I did it. Because you know what? You committed to it. It's talk is cheap, man. Like you got to either talk about it or be about it. You can't do both. So you can't be like, you just got to put your name to it and stick to your plan and just go for it. And that's kind of what I do. So I sign up for all kinds of races and challenges and different things, and it keeps you moving.
It's amazing what accountability can do, right?
100%.
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, how do you get ready for these intense runs? Like the Goggins thing was 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, totaling 48 miles. Dude, last year you shattered that thing. Mm-hmm. You did 5 miles every 4 hours, 48 hours, totaling 60 miles. Mm-hmm. Dude, how do you get ready? What is your mindset? What is your regimen to get to that date to say, all right, I'm in?
You gotta make a commitment to yourself, man. You gotta commit to your diet. You gotta commit to your training. You gotta believe in yourself. And the tough days are days you got to fight through them, because you're going to go through, like in anything you do, you're going to come through days where it's just a struggle, man. And it sucks. And it's those days you can't walk away. Like I'm training for an event now, and it's like there's days, man, where I absolutely hate everything, but it's too easy to quit. So you say, listen, man, I committed to this. I have to do this. You have to find a way. That's the whole thing in Goggins' book. And the weird thing about your body, and I swear to God, this is not a lie. You get to your body where there's a point when you're running and you feel like death. Your legs are burning, you feel like it, and you want to stop. The weirdest thing is that if you keep pushing through it, that pain goes away, dude. And I'm not lying to you. So when I did the 60 miles, when I hit, it had to be in the 40s, dude, I was in bad shape. Like the midnight run, my girlfriend was scared. She's like, dude, you're shaking, you're shivering. You look like hell. Like, it's not good. I was walking, I was sweating for no reason. I was dehydrated. I was a mess. And I'm like, let me just try it and jog it out and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. And I'm like, obviously, I'm not going to put myself in a hospital, but I'm like, let's see if the body kicks in. The 1 o'clock in the morning run was terrible. The 5 o'clock in the morning run was the one. I'm like, all right, listen, if this doesn't happen, it's over. We raised great money. It's cool. Dude, sure as hell, about 3/4 of a mile in, my body was fine. One of my fastest runs of the all 60 miles was the last one I did. The last 5 miles was one of my fastest runs. My body felt fine. It was ridiculous. I'm like, how did this happen? It's just your body, your brain saying, you know what? This dude's not quitting. He's going to keep doing this. So you know what? Things just start changing in your body. It's the craziest thing.
You know, I just feel that within our society here, right? Like they put limits on our mindsets, on our body. And when we take the initiative to kind of hone in and look through and go into a rabbit hole and start checking off things and doing your own due diligence, you find epiphanies like that, Tyson.
100%.
Like that is intense. And I've noticed it with my eating habits and whatnot. I do something right now that I've been on it for three months. It's called the carnivore diet. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was nuts. But again, everyone has their own journey. This is not a knock on people who are vegetarians. Everyone has their own journey. But for me, it was like, how disciplined are you in order to get in shape, be present for your family, do the best that you can for the people that are around you, and better yourself and better the ones that you're surrounding. Dude, I went on to this journey, and first week, I was like feeling like really shitty. And then the second week, my body starts burning calories, and I was just full of inflammation, a lot. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, dude, I don't have that fog head. Like, you know, when you're trying to search for a word, well, what is that spinny thing? Oh yeah, the laundromat, that thing. Gone. I'm carrying a normal conversation. And I think that's one of the things that are beautiful in this is that once you cross that barrier and the Red Sea is wide open, you go right through it. When you're on the other side, you're like, it was so worth it.
Well, the other thing too is don't let other people limit you. Like the one thing, like for the longest time is, bro, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. Listen, live your own life, man. Like I just like, dude, I spar now. I spar. I do kickboxing stuff. I don't care. Dude, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do it. Like, dude, you live your life. I'll live mine. I have my goals. You have yours. If you don't approve of my goals, I genuinely don't care. It's not your life. Like, and challenge yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with. I think some people, they don't do things out of fear of the judgment of others. You can't do that. Like literally, because I hear all the time, like the Goggins stuff, bro, you're out of your mind. You're never gonna be able to do that. You can't just listen. I'm going to try it. And if I fail, I tried it. You're not even trying it. You're sitting on the goddamn couch judging me. And so your opinion doesn't really matter to me. And that's what you're talking about, people that like surround yourself with the right people. When you surround yourself with people that are encouraging and support you, it makes life a lot easier. So instead of telling me about the things I can't do, help me find the ways that I can actually do it. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to keep discounting me, it's not going to help me. If you're going to say, hey, you know what? Try these sneakers or try this diet, eat this, try this protein, now we're in this together. We're all going to try and reach goals together. That is so friggin' important, dude.
Absolutely.
So I've been around toxic people. I've been in relationships with them, and you're so unproductive, and you feel like now you truly believe what everybody says. So now I spin it around. Like I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm going to do what I want, unless it's with my close intermediate family. We discuss it, but then that's how you make progress with yourself, is sticking to what you want to do, your beliefs, and not letting that outside noise like interrupt it.
Yeah, it's all about really who you surround yourself with.
100%. And believing in yourself, dude. Like you can't like say, Liam, if you want to go write a book, go for it, dude. Try it out. Like there's nothing to lose in trying something.
Right.
And everybody's going to fail. We all fail. It's like, try it again. You keep trying. Sooner or later you're going to get it, right? You can't just say, well, I tried, I'm done. No, commit to it and get after it.
It's so amazing how life finds a way to filter the negative individuals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have cut out so many people.
Me too.
But with that being said, sometimes there are individuals that you're kind of stuck with, right? Whether it's your vocation or whatever the case is. And I came to a point where, you know what, instead of going head on, how can I better myself? And I know I can't change that person, but I can influence that individual by my actions.
Bingo.
I need to be more positive. I need to study this person. Not too much, because if you study someone way too much, you become that person.
Yep.
Yeah.
But to a point where, all right, you know what? If this ticks this person off, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to open up myself. How can I help?
Yep.
If they say, yo, I'm feeling sick, instead of saying, well, hope you get better. No, what can I do?
Yep.
If you want, stay home. I'll make some chicken soup. I'll bring it right over. Show that love. I mean, we're all in this together, intertwined. No matter if you're here, you're in Jersey, you're in Guatemala, whatever the case is, we're all here to help each other out. 100%. And it's so easy to say, not my problem.
Bingo.
It's crazy. I can't. And another one is anger, like anger management. That was one of my issues as well before going on to this journey. And now I started to harness that in order to achieve the goals I set out. Like, I'm like, all right, you know what? If I'm angry at something, this and that, let me hone down, do my prayer, this and that, and write down what my goal is. I'm going to use this for this right here. Dude, it has been life-changing, bro.
Yep. Yeah, and it's just making yourself better. It's finding ways to improve as a person, improve your productivity, improve your lifestyle. It's really important, man. It's not easy to do. Like, it's not like we could talk about it, but it's very difficult to commit to it and stick to it. But the results are so rewarding, man. You're so much more productive. You feel better about yourself. You make an impact in so many other people's lives that you don't even realize it. Like it pays forward so many times.
It's amazing, man. And like by your actions, you motivated me, man. I got to be honest. That's that indirect part that I was talking about. Maybe you didn't even know about it. I think I sent you like a message a while back, and I'm like, yo, man, Tyson's doing this, dude. He's doing it. There's nothing that can get into his way. I got to do this. I got to wake up at 5 a.m, hop on that treadmill and go in 40 minutes every morning. I got to do this. And it was a mindset, and I started doing it. Now I'm lifting weights again. And it's, dude, I'm so appreciative to you, man.
No, that's awesome, dude. It's just making commitment to yourself, dude. It's like I said, the reason why this is so important to me, because first of all, my life completely changed around, but I've seen so many other people fail or take their own lives or just go down the wrong paths. And it's just like, this can be avoided. And it's just, so like we're lucky to have these platforms, dude. We're so lucky to have these platforms. So for me, a lot of times, instead of sitting there bitching about Aaron Rodgers all fucking day, don't really care about that. What he does doesn't make or break my life whatsoever. But if you can change somebody's life who's having that bad day, that's on the verge of doing something really unfortunate, to get them to the next day, that's awesome, dude. That is so freaking important, because like where I live down the Jersey Shore, there is a huge, like the teenage population, the suicide is a very, very huge problem right now. It's enormous. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it is. Cyberbullying, all this different stuff out there. And a lot of people don't know where to go. They don't know how to get help. They don't know who to talk to, So it's like, for me, it's near dear to my heart. Like, that's crazy, man. These kids are so young. Not there's a right age to do it all, but like there's so much life ahead of them that they need to know that shit's going to happen, but you're going to be all right. Just get through this night, get through the day. And there's a huge sunshine after that. You know what I mean? Yep. So that's why this is so near and dear to my heart, man. It's not easy. But you got to be outspoken. You got to, because it's an uncomfortable topic. Nobody wants to talk about it, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's, if a celebrity passes away, everybody's like, oh, I got to retweet that 1-800 hotline number. We got to retweet that. Oh, cool. We're done. I did my job for today. much deeper than that, man. It's
right.
You got to get that message out constantly, because every day somebody's making a bad choice or an unfortunate choice. So if anybody you can save and change that, how awesome is that, dude? And it's like, I've gotten a lot of messages over the years, man, which is crazy, but it's like, that's what we need, man. We need more of that than the other shit we see on social media,
100%.
And something that everybody's going through too. I mean, like looking even like here, like at Barney's comment, I've had lots of friends and family with, everybody is dealing with it. Everybody knows everybody is dealing with it, or knows somebody that's dealing with it, or knows somebody that it's so common these days that it's such like a sore subject.
Yeah, and I think the good thing is a lot of celebrities are being more outspoken about it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rock bands, like I follow a lot of bands that are very, very outspoken about it, like getting help, talking about mental health issues, depression, anxiety. And that's where it starts. It starts with a conversation, man. Yeah. To have somebody say, to confide in you, hey, you know what? Nobody knows this, but I'm really dealing with some dark gray issues. Okay. Well, if I can't help you, there's therapists, there's online communities, there's all kinds of things, but just having the courage to talk to somebody goes so far. And people just need to know that. Like, if you're going through it, everybody has at some point in their life. Don't think you're alone, because you're not. Get the help. Ask for help. Just speak out about it, and don't be scared to get, nobody's going to judge you. They want to help you. You know what I mean?
Dude, you have no idea how much this means to us, man. So we appreciate your wisdom, Tyson, coming onto this show, man. Obviously talking about the Jets, but this is way bigger. And we appreciate you, man. And again, when are you going to be doing the mental awareness charity run again?
Yeah, so I'm going to be announcing all this weekend. So I'm doing a marathon, my first marathon, April 13th. So I'm training for that now, which is a completely new experience. A lot harder than the Goggins stuff. So I made more of the shirts. The It's Okay, Not Be Okay. I got different colors now. I got white ones and gray ones. I'll be launching those. And then the proceeds are going to be going to 2 organizations that support veterans. One locally by me, and one by you, Dan. One that we talked to last year. I got to call them and make sure I get the information right. So I'm sure you know who it is, but
Ryan,
exactly, Ryan. So I'm gonna be doing Tom's River here, out by you there. So I'm gonna split it equally, and just trying to raise money, raise awareness for mental health. That's the shirt aspect of it, and then donating the money to help the veterans, which is always important. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be doing weekly video blogs starting this weekend, kind of explaining the training, and then do a lot of mental health discussions too. Probably do a stream a week that's gonna be primarily mental health talk, no Jets whatsoever, kind of like we're doing now, Dan. Which I think this is an absolutely excellent idea. I'd like to have you on, to be honest with you, if you want to come on.
Let's do it.
So it's going to be pretty much a weekly blog, and then trying to raise a lot of money for our veterans while raising awareness about mental health. So, and hopefully completing a marathon too, which we'll see. Yeah. That shit's hard as hell.
And you will, man. Absolutely. And for anyone that's living under a rock, Tyson, where can they find you?
I'm pretty much everywhere, but just at Talk Jets Radio. We're on Instagram, Twitter, wherever else. Me personally, T Rauch 2121. I'm all, I'm pretty much everywhere. If you have any questions or comments, whatever, I pretty much answer every direct message. If you comment my videos, I always comment back. Like, I'm kind of like an open book. I like to have good, productive conversations, or if anybody has feedback, hey, you know what? I tried this. I like to learn too. So if you have mental health opinions or insight and you want to share them, I'm 100% down. And as Armand says, I'm at any Shinedown concert. They're anywhere in the tri-state area, I go to them, but I'm pretty much everywhere, man. And I appreciate you guys having me on, dude, and having this kind of talk, Dan, because this goes a long way. Like, you never know who hears this. Like, it's like I never really give a shit about views or things like that, but it's like that one person can hear it, and it's like, boom. And that's all you need. It's just that one person out of all the views. Like, you could have 20,000 views. If one person got it, it's all that matters. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt, man. Dude, again, we appreciate you so much, man. And again, you're free to come on anytime you want, without a doubt. And, keep slaying it, man. Everything that you touch turns into gold, Tyson.
I wish. But you know what is? I'll come on again about the marathon's April 13th. If you want, like a month out, I'll come on and just share some insight if you guys want.
Yeah.
How far we're going, money, stuff like that.
100%.
Maybe we'll do what we did last year. We had a couple of veterans on as well.
That'd be perfect. I'm down. 100% down for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll try to get Ryan back on and reach out to
Ryan's a good one. I gotta call him this weekend. So he'd be perfect.
Yeah,
Ryan's a stud, man. I know him for a long time, man. He's a good dude, man. Very humble.
Yeah. We got to get that going again.
Absolutely.
Guys, have a good night. Again, thanks so much, Tyson.
Later.
Liam.
Thank you, Tyson. Dan.
Rock and roll.
Quarterback. Ken O'Brien of California. for 6. Deep